What's up, Dub the Mees, everybody. The Mark Weber here, talking about yet another NFL team and the predictions before we get to the NFL season, talking about some of the off-season stuff, talking about concerns, and then going game by game to see what that end of the year record is going to be. Will the Cardinals, that's right, we're at the Arizona Cardinals, will they win enough games to sneak into the playoffs? Let's find out. Obviously, I got to talk about Josh Rosen. I mean, drafting the quarterback, the guy who felt like he didn't get enough love. The other 9 teams, including those that did not need a quarterback, should have still drafted him anyways. But I think that Josh Rosen was the most pro-ready quarterback, which is funny because he's in the situation where he's not starting because Sam Bradford is also a good quarterback. But that big thing is going to be, when is Sam Bradford going to get hurt? Assuming he does, which he probably will because he always gets hurt. But Christian Kirk actually is something I really like when it comes to that draft pick as well. I think that was such a good deal because Fitzgerald is there, sure, and he's always going to be an amazing guy. But you need somebody else as well who can really step up and kind of help Sam Bradford or rookie Josh Rosen when he gets his chance to start playing. They need some help as well. And they're going to get a lot of help out of not injured David Johnson now. So that's going to be a big advantage because last year that running game was absolutely awful. It was nothing. It pretty much might as well have not existed. They need this back. They need to get that running game back and going again because Sam Bradford's a guy who's going to be best when he's got a good run game, and a rookie is going to, of course, be best when he's got a good run game as well. A big concern for me, really, is that this team is getting older, and they're just not the same as they were back when, before, when Carson Palmer was actually doing good things with you guys. But the other thing, too, is you had some big key injuries last year. You lose some defensive players, which are very useful. I know some people aren't really upset about losing the Honey Badger, but, he's not what he used to be when he first came into the NFL. But there's definitely some changes to this team, and this team defensively, which was fairly average to below average. Are they going to be able to step back up? Is this running game going to be able to step back up? Is this passing game going to be able to go from average to actually a good, talented just passing game as well? A lot of questions. The 8-8 Arizona Cardinals last year really need to step up, but let's talk about some of these games. So the Washington Redskins, I like what the Redskins got going on enough. I'm going to give them that win, even though it's a home game for you guys. Then you have to go to LA. I think that's a loss as well. You'll play Chicago. That's going to be a tough one for you. I have to give it to Chicago. It's a home game for you again, but that Chicago defense, that's a top 10 defense. They are really going to be good at shutting down the run. They're going to be able to, the pass rush in Chicago is not amazing, but the defensive backs are good enough to where they're going to be able to sit on, some of these wide receivers that, like I said, need to step up a little bit. Seattle Seahawks, you're at home for this one. The Seattle Seahawks are not as good as they used to be, so I'm going to give you a win against the Seahawks. At San Francisco, I'm going to have you split against San Francisco, even though a lot of people are really high on Jimmy Garoppolo and this team. I think you'll be good enough to split, but this is the away game, so we're going to give it to the 49ers. Now, the next game, you're going to Minnesota. That's just a damn good team, and I know that Sam Bradford's going to be back being like, hey, I get to play my old team. Maybe that's inspiration to play harder, but that team's just really good. Let's be honest. That defense is going to be able to shut down Sam Bradford or the rookie. Hey, they'll, you might be able to surprise some people if it was a home game, but I think the away is going to make it difficult. The Broncos are here, so you play the Broncos at home. I might be able to see a split for that one, so I'll give you one of them against the Broncos just based on Case Keenum, how he takes a next step forward on a team that is not quite as good as his Minnesota team was last year. Then there's the 49ers. Like I said, it's a split. It's the home game, so you got this one. The Chiefs, once again, might notice a pattern. I'm having you split with these teams. You'll split with the Chiefs, but this is the away game, so you got a loss. Raiders, you can beat the Raiders. I mean, John Gruden's team, it's just kind of a question mark to me, like in every single way, even though I like Derek Carr and I like what they can do, with Jordy Nelson being an addition as well, being healthy, but is it going to be an issue for him being away from Aaron Rodgers? I don't know. So I'll give you a win against the Raiders. Chargers, going to LA to play the Chargers, that's going to be a loss. Packers, you're going to Green Bay. That's tough to beat Aaron Rodgers there. You'll be playing the Lions. You'll play them at home, but I kind of think that the Lions can win that one. Then we got the Falcons. It's an away game for you. The Falcons are a good team. I'm very high on the Falcons. I think they're just going to continue taking steps forward. That's a loss as well. The Rams, it's towards the end of the season. Maybe the Rams don't care that much anymore. Maybe they're not playing for very much. It's a home game for you too. I'm going to let you upset the Rams at home. And then you got a Seahawks game. And if you remember, I said you're going to beat the Seahawks last time. This is a home game for the Seahawks. It's an interesting one because they might be falling apart. And there might be a lot of issues for them off the field. But I'm going to assume that they're going to stick together. They're going to keep it going, moving into the next season. Going to give that one a loss as well. I hate to do it. I hate to say it. Cardinal fans, don't be too angry at me. 6-10. It's a step back for sure from last year, but you know what? You're going to have a quarterback that there's a good chance he gets hurt. You got some aging players. You've lost some pieces on defense. There's a good chance this rookie quarterback's going to be out there with a rookie wide receiver as well in Christian Kirk. There's just a lot of new pieces, a lot of new additions, and don't forget about the fact of a new coach as well. It's okay to take a step back because you're just going to learn and add pieces and kind of reset a little bit, and you can be better next year. But this isn't the year for the Arizona Cardinals. Let me know if you disagree down below in the comment section. Hit the sub button, hit the like button. Check out the rest of our prediction videos. We got plenty of them going up right now. And don't forget to also check out the Onside Kicks previews for all of the divisions in the NFL. There's plenty to talk about, so don't forget to check it all out. And like I said, let me know what you think the Arizona Cardinals record's going to be down below in the comment section.